Hello, and good morning, and welcome to the meditation live stream. This is Scott. Here on my channel, we do meditation, sort of mindfulness 2.0, and mindfulness throughout the years has been great for meditation. But in today's world, we need something more. We need an upgrade, because we do not meditate in caves, and we have work to do. And we're involved in culture, and we're a part of the nature of the day-to-day functioning of society. And because each of us contribute to society in our own way, each of us can contribute to meditation and to the spiritual light in us all. And when we resonate, we have an impact not only on ourselves but each other. This impact is real, even though it's small. And the more of us that gather and do this work, the greater the impact, because it helps set up the tone of liberation in your life, the actual path toward freedom, reorienting you toward your light. The light inside us is the light of the divine, the light of your soul. Coming in contact with the soul dimension requires some effort, and when we practice every day, we begin to really take on that. We begin to really hold space for the more of the divine in our being. And our being is multidimensional, as I like to say. Here on my channel, we work with our body, our emotion, our mind, and our relationships. And the light of the divine influences all of these dimensions of our being. And so when we practice, this is what we're practicing for. This is what we're practicing to get to, so to speak. And it's not something that has kind of like a finish line, like at the end of a race. So there's no urgency in that sense. But there is an urgency to wake, to become more human, to incarnate here fully, to be really here. And so I like to do this kind of thing, a brief talk, and then we'll get into a guided practice. I've been reading from a new book. This is called The Space Between Us, and it's written by Peter Mitchell. And it's about the awakening of the awakening of intersubjectivity. Every so often in human history, something new begins to stir, not just in individuals, but in many places at once. A shift in how we relate, how we understand ourselves, and how we come together. Often it starts quietly on the edge of things. No fanfare, no big announcement, just a sense that something is changing. I believe something like that is happening now. Across the world, small groups are meeting in new ways, without formal structures, gurus, or rigid ideology. They're drawn by quiet longing to reconnect with each other, with presence, and with something larger than themselves. In these times of isolation, fragmentation, and hyper-individualism, such gatherings offer far more than a sanctuary. They are chambers of transformation, not just for any person, but for how we relate to life itself, perhaps even for culture itself. These spaces look different on the surface, but there's some common thread, a subtle sense that something essential is being uncovered together. This book tells a story of a group. It's not a blueprint, not a model, but a lived account of what unfolded when a few of us followed a thread of connection that led somewhere unexpected. We've come to realize that we are not alone in this, far from it. Many others sensing the same possibility. It seems to be arising organically, a convergent evolution nudging us toward a new way of being. What follows is how this began, a field of awareness and connection that continues to unfold and surprise us. Let's begin. So let's start now with our eyes closed, gently closing your eyes, and begin with some deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. In breath, feeling your body, out breath, letting go of stress, tension, and resistance. Letting go of tension, limiting beliefs, that which no longer serves you. Allowing the whole trunk of your body to expand and contract, front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Great. And allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. Beginning to tune into your body and the sensations of your body. You can notice your body's temperature, tingling, pulsing, subtle movement, and sense of aliveness. You can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, your connection with the planet, as we begin the practice of feeling and softening. So on the in-breath, feeling your body, and then the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body into the earth. And the melting, you can imagine to feel like warm honey melting down through inside and outside your body, down into the earth. And as the honey travels down through your body, it cleanses, heals, purifies and makes whole as it travels down through your body, deep into the earth, where the earth receives that energy, transforms it, and recycles it. Feeling and softening is a very useful technique because it's something that you can come to and return to in times of stress and overwhelm. You can always come back to feeling your body for grounding, anchoring, and digestion of your experiences. And then bringing your attention up now into your heart, feeling your heart space. You can place your hand over your heart chakra, center of your chest, breathing in and out of your heart. On the in-breath, you can feel your heart. And then on the out-breath, soften and expand your heart. And coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what emotions are present for you right now. And without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space. Human beings are meant to feel emotions together. We're not meant to feel things alone. And you could be experiencing any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, giving your life direction. And you could be experiencing anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. Or you could also be experiencing numbness and just allowing yourself to feel a little bit. Very good. And then bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. If you like, you could breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows, or the top of your head, your crown, whatever feels correct for you, and just feeling and softening in and around your head. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And without engaging in thinking, learning to disengage from thinking, learning to remain uninvolved from your thoughts. And when you notice that you've become entangled with a thought, you can always come back to feeling as a way to remedy thinking, coming back to feeling your head or your body for grounding. Oftentimes when we are overthinking, we are underfeeling. Great. And now we'll spend a little time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes and allowing the work we did to remain present and not evaporate. And we'll practice in the relational space with our eyes open. Every relationship has an outside and an inside. And it's possible to practice training our awareness with information from outside and information from inside. So in the in-breath, feeling around you, the space outside you, 360 degrees, and then on the out-breath, feeling the space inside you, and just noticing the distinction between the two, feeling outside on the in-breath, and then inside on the out-breath. And if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice of love, compassion, and gratitude on the in-breath. Feeling love, compassion, and gratitude around you. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, and gratitude towards yourself. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. Great, and then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet and let you do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Great. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have an awesome day, and I hope you feel well. Today I'm definitely coming down with where I'm at the kind of the edge of some kind of, I don't know, hopefully not the flu. Anyway, enjoy your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.